So today I just thought I would make a little quick addendum to my earlier video on 4-pin fusible bindings. I'm going to show how you do it if your edge is wavy. This is just a little piece I put together for a nice woman who's a good customer. I'm just going to do a real quick video showing you the adjustments to do that. If it doesn't make complete sense, you'll probably need to rewatch either the shortened version of the earlier video or the longer version, depending on where you are with your own bindings. So I'm just going to trim this. You know, I don't want to get too deeply notched on this wavy edge, and I don't want to make it too regular, somewhat irregular. Still essentially square on the corners. And now I'm going to cut my binding. And I cut that other one at, I think it was 1 7/8. But this we're going to do wider so that we can navigate those curves and not end up stitching off our binding on the back. This is where having a fairly straight edge helps, because with big notches it's harder to judge your overlap. And then what I want to do, I did this the opposite way, but if you do this and trim on this side, these are going to end up the right length. And then you're not in danger of cutting this top part. So this is actually an improvement of what I showed in the video. I can see right now that I went a little further over here trying to feed this in so it wouldn't have a big pucker somewhere. And so I'm just gonna, since this is a wavy edge, it doesn't matter, I'm just gonna trim this a little bit so that that edge will remain consistent. So I'll just take a little bit of the bulk off of my quilted part. And then I'm just gonna iron this out on the front and then iron it in the back to activate it onto this fusible that I stitched here. So here this is. It's just another way that you can finish off a piece. This has a slightly wavy edge. You can do it so it's more pronounced. I did go ahead and free motion quilt this edge, and I did go around twice. So this is what the edge looks like on the front and on the back. I think it's a cute little piece. I hope she likes it. Thanks. This piece was actually fun to do. I started doing it. I started cutting some little pieces and laying them out on my cutting mat, and I thought, oh, I don't like to piece. Why am I doing this? Even though I can do it any way I want. And then after it started coming together, it was so cute that I was like, oh, I should make these, which is of course what I always do.